Hi, I'm Madison Clark from the Bellows studio.
No more bad art!
And this is Mother. The day I was born was the hottest day of the year, and I kept you up all night, tearing my way through your fragile body, ripping your delicate womb so that you split in half. And you were weeping. I nearly killed both of us, but 97 stitches, 10 hours later, I was freed from the cage that had wrapped itself around me. Baby body beaten and bruised like fleshy brown apples that fall in September, rotted from the inside out, weeping. Daddy held me and assured you I was beautiful while you tried to rest peacefully for the first time in months. But tired, distorted, and recovering, you lied shaking on the hospital bed, weeping. Soon, you'd find yourself swallowing ibuprofen like secrets before nursing, since I would gnaw at your bare breast until your nipples bled. I was bone from bone, flesh from flesh, so you loved me. But there you would silently curse me, knowing I would soon vomit your milk and love like poison, weeping. Despite your failed attempts to nourish your child, doctor's visits and sleeping upright for 18 months would soon coax even my stubborn body to grow. But with it, you grew insecure and would sometimes close your bedroom door, weeping. Every now and then, I was just too much, like the August night that you pulled over and said, "Get out of the car, walk home." I was just 5 years old, and the darkness was too thick, and all I could hear was the bullfrogs belching and the mosquitoes buzzing and my elder sister weeping. Then, when my breasts began to rise like breath from my pale chest and I shaved my legs too early, you did your best to ignore my physical stretches towards womanhood until I taught myself to use tampons, weeping. Your mama has been mad at you since the day you were born, says my grandmother, and I know she's right. Because you told me all you'd wanted to be was a mother until me, and you said I asked for too much or I interacted too little, that I lied to flatter, was simply too bitter, and I manipulated my father. I turned him against you, a bad influence on my sister, and after all we've been through, I still haven't learned that you are my mother. Weeping. We're both weeping as we stare at each other. And you swallow your rage and your frustration for me for our separation. Severed at birth like the umbilical cord that wrapped itself around my neck, trying to lasso me back into you. Weeping because I know I will never be able to say I'm sorry enough for leaving you. And as we stand here in our embrace, your arms are the umbilical cord, your entire body is your womb, and as I leave you one last time, I am weeping.